"Prepare for orbital insertion," Kalen announced, his voice tight but firm, barely masking the tremor of apprehension coursing in his gut. The viewport shimmered, resolving into a panorama of Gemini's scarred surface, a ravaged cityscape choked by crimson dust, etched with the skeletal remains of colossal structures. "Sensors are picking up localized energy spikes across multiple sectors," Reese reported, his fingers dancing across the diagnostics panel, sweat beading on his forehead. "Residual Xylari resonance is substantial, higher than anticipated." He swallowed hard, rubbing his temples, and also detecting consistent temporal distortion patterns emanating from what appear to be relay stations, ancient architecture, integrated with the city's infrastructure. "Relay stations?" Lyra's voice was sharp, her gaze fixed on the security perimeter. Ilara's logs mentioned those, designated for long-range communications. "Pre-collapse." "Correct," Kayla affirmed, recalling the fragmented data files Xylari had painstakingly compiled. She theorized they were used to transmit something vital to the Xylari. He paused, the phantom weight of her guidance a sharp pain in his memory. Their functionality was unusual, capable of manipulating temporal fields and masking transmissions. "They're also broadcasting," Reese interrupted, his voice strained. "They have signal, extremely complex, difficult to isolate the core transmission. It's almost designed to mislead." He frowned, running a diagnostic scan, and picking up echoes. Residual psychic impressions layered within the data stream, and Getty fragments. "Visions." He shuddered visibly. "What kind of visions, Reese?" Kalen pressed, his hand tightening on his energy blade. "Images of sacrifice," Reese stammered, his face pale. "Ceremonial rituals, a vast eye, watching." Lyra's hand instinctively went to her sidearm. "Echoes of the transmission are bleeding into the ship's systems," she stated, her voice clipped and professional. "I'm receiving fragmented warnings from security protocols. Recommend extreme caution." "The primary signal appears to be a demand," Reese continued, his voice trembling, "encoded in archaic Xylari ceremonial language. A sacrifice, required for the continuation of the cycle." "A sacrifice," Kalen repeated, his eyes fixed on the holographic projection of the ruined cityscape. He felt a profound sense of foreboding, a chilling premonition that something terrible was about to unfold. "What cycle are they referring to?" Reese shook his head, his expression a mixture of fear and fascination. I can't decipher the complete phrase. It's corrupted, fragmented, but the recurring theme is renewal, continuation, through loss." Suddenly, the viewport flickered violently, the image of the ruined cityscape distorting into a swirling vortex of crimson dust. A single, colossal eye opened within the vortex, its gaze piercing and ancient, radiating an almost palpable sense of malice. A voice, resonant and psychic, filled the bridge, overriding all other sounds. "The key awaits. The cycle begins anew." Then, as abruptly as it began, the vision vanished. The viewport returned to its previous image, the ruined cityscape bathed in the eerie glow of the nebula. Kalen took a deep breath, steeling himself against the wave of dread washing over him. "Plot a course for the city center," he ordered, his voice betraying none of the turmoil within. "Prioritize identifying the source of the transmission and securing the key. Lyra, maintain maximum security perimeter. Reese, continue analyzing the signal. I want every detail, every nuance. We need to understand what we're walking into." He gripped his energy blade, the familiar weight grounding him. A small measure of comfort in the face of the unknown. "Prepare for planetary descent."